late night. Wednesday, 2:53 a.m. Oh, shoot. Up late. I'm loving these energies. I don't know about you guys. It's like chilly here. Feels good. Got my vibes on. Been hanging out with people I love. Been writing about things that I love. Giving, receiving things that I love. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for you, girl. I'm vibing out, man. I've been having tons of healing conversations. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Anybody who messages me and talks to me about anything about, all of these things that they're going through, thank you. Because I so vibe that way. Like, if you're working on yourself, I'm vibing with you because I work on myself. Hello, beautiful. Had a great day. Got filled up on love today, and it was crazy. And some people would call it all love, right? But it was all love to me. It was all love to me, So, guys, I'm Sarah. People hit me with tons of healing conversations because I vibe that way. Because I see you as whole, right? So everyone's talking about the 5D and everyone's talking about the 3D and what does it all mean and who's going to help and who do you trust and all of these things, right? So I've been getting like specific messages and I've been seeing my old videos. And so I forgot that I used to do this, like just bring up what people are talking about and kind of try to break it down for you, like spirit-wise, right? So people have been messaging me about karma and demons. This is deep. I mean, guys, I talk about it all, right? Relationships, bad luck, feeling heavy, work changes in their life. So, like, if you're going through any of those things, hello, love. I feel you. And so the whole entire world feels you. I know if I have at least 6 to 10 people that feel me and feel the energy, I know you guys are all feeling this. So, the planet's moving things. I try to share things from my friends. I'm not an astrologer or anything. I do energy work. But I try to share whenever these waves come in and these crashes come in because, we're all divine, man. Every one of us. The women on here, the men on here, if you believe it or don't believe it, no matter what you've been through, everybody divine. Every single person is divine, right? But it's up to our mind on what do we see in that person. So, people are messaging me about karma and demons. We all have karma and demons. We all have karma and demons that hold us back from being the best love that we could ever be in our lives, right? And so, what is this karma and demons? Is it as bad as everybody makes it seem? I don't think so. I think that the karma and the demons have to do with the inner work that we have the free will to do in our lives, with our lives. The inner work. What do you do with your time? What do you do with your life? Because when I have karma and demons show up in my life, I have to face them. And I have to feel them. And I have to cry and get scared and let my heart beat fast and not know what the fuck's gonna happen, right? So these karma and demons, these are fears and illusions that we hold in our mind, right? So they're not these gnarly creatures coming at you. They're just these fears and these illusions that hold you back from being who you really are in your heart. And so you have work to do in that space. If you feel like you have karma and, I'm working out karma still. I try to share every day with you guys the things that I go through so you can see that the energy just goes. And it's about catching the flow of it and not getting so bumped around in it. You know, I have a lot of people message me about relationships, and it's like, you know, you have to create a plan for you. You have to learn how to be in a relationship with you. You are walking around here with these karmas and these demons, and you're trying to make somebody else fill that space for you. And that's not fair. That's not unconditional love. Whenever you have, you know, trying to just fill up the space, that's not what it's about. You know, we were here to create a plan of what our hearts want to do. What does your heart want to do? You know, you won't have very many conversations like you'll have with me because I want to know. You know, we all store fear and trauma in us, right? So the fear and the traumas go along with the karma and the demons. You know, the karma and the demons, that's what it is. Your fear, your trauma, your illusions, right? So, you know, you don't have bad luck. You're out of alignment. You're out of alignment with God and Source and the abundance of life. You're out of alignment with the love frequency. You're out of alignment. So all you need to do is just get back in alignment. Get your energetic body back in alignment so that your body can go back to alignment. So you can start aligning and attracting all the things that you really want. Feel it with your heart what you really want. You know, we run into people and situations and work that make us look deeper into ourselves. So each person and each experience that you have, that's only there to make you look at yourself. You know, only certain people can trigger certain things. You know, certain energies meet up for a certain purpose all the time. You know, but these people that show up in your life, you know, they show up as like the triggers for this karma and these demons. You know, if you can look at somebody in life right now and say they're going through karma or they have demons, then that is in you. That is in you. That is inside of you. You're holding on to that fear of that thing. Where I'm connected, you know, I turn on the 528 and I'm constantly trying to connect my brain to Source and put that all over me and make that my routine in my life. And so, you know, if you're running into these karma and these demons, there's no judgment in it, but you have to face it. You have to get in there and see what is that. So there's inner child work to do. There's higher self work to do. Don't just lean on your higher self. Go back to your inner child. Go into your inner child and find out where the fuckery started, right? So, you know, it could be you could have had the most loving family ever and went through it at school, right? And so just because you went through that at school, that created that pattern in your inner child. So your inner child felt left out sometimes, or teased or mocked, or, you know, abandoned, and all these things that your inner child can go through. And so you have your subconscious. So the triggers that happen aren't in your conscious. Like certain things will happen that will be in your conscious, but most of the trigger happens at a subconscious level. Like you hear a sound, you smell a smell, you get a certain energy that's very similar, right? You know, you get a queasy stomach and you don't know why. You know, those are the triggers. Like your body feels different. You know, normally you feel like you have this free body, you meditate. I mean, I know you guys that watch me meditate, right? But if something in you feels uncomfortable, you know, that is the sign. You know, your internal vibration is the sign to all of this. So, you know, we all hold these subconscious memories of fear, right? So we have them, we tuck them down in, like, I gotta be stronger. I mean, I really did have a good life. Like, I can't be a crybaby. But that starts to hurt your physical body. And so as you tuck these memories down and as you act like you're strong enough to not face them, it's stronger to face them. Like, roll up your sleeves. Like, I go in on some of my lessons, man. Some of your lessons you sweat, get muddy, pop tires, don't know what to do, So, you have to, it's easy to be loved to people when you know that, an angry, mean, manipulative person, they're blocking off. They're not in alignment with love. And so, out of the alignment of love, there's all kind of weird stuff. But they're just protecting off. They're angry on the inside. They're mean to their own self. So they can't love you past that level that they have self-love, So, like, I can't love you more than I love me. I can't love anyone more than I love me. I have to love me first, most. I have to care about me most, and what do I need most, and who do I need to talk to, and what do I need to be around, and what makes me feel good at my work, and what makes me feel good in my money, and what makes me feel good in my time that I donate. Hateful people have that deep hate in them. And so, when people talk to me about people that, are, demonic or going through karma, I don't know, I just automatically think, like, if you notice it from someone else, that's a lesson that you need to learn about you. And, like, you can't have a relationship until you fully love yourself. So many people message me about relationships, and, like, I'm over here, like, self-love, 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 self-love. You have to love your fucking self, man. You have to love yourself. You have to learn how you like to be touched. Learn how you like to eat. Learn how you like, relationships in all sorts, at work, with your family, with your girlfriends, with your guy friends, is relating. So how are you relating? If you're around people with karma and demons, then you have to look at that in you. If you're around people, if you want a good relationship, be around people with good relationships. Make yourself start to notice when you walk out and walk to the store and you see a good relationship, like, damn, different things that you see about it, put that into your life. I don't believe in bad luck. I believe in alignment. Alignment or disalignment, or out of alignment, however you want to say it, right? So, you have to learn how to love you. And that's a process. You have to face big fears through this process of learn to love you. Like, big, huge, giant fears. And sometimes they can be, like, seen in the 3D so small. But, I believe, I told you guys at the beginning that I believe that all men and women are divine, right? And so I believe that we don't feel that until we face these fears. We don't feel that until we literally do the energetic work to clear that out of your body. And, clearing some of these energies out of your body is hard work. Clearing some of these things that you've been through, these fears and these traumas, that's big time work. And it doesn't seem like it on the 3D level, but on the soul level, it's humongous what you're out here doing for yourself. Getting back to loving you is the way to get all of these things on track. And, when you learn how to feel, how to fall in love with yourself, so you do things, I started taking myself out to dinners, the movies, I'd go on vacations by myself, anything I wanted to do. But, like, of course you want a partner, you want a good partner, so you would feel it, and then you would learn to be loved. So, like, as you have these visions in your mind of these great things, but then if your energy is off, you're not aligning in the right ways. And it's not just like 3D, 5D. It's like all of your chakras are linked up to and linked together and in a relationship with one another. And so, I've been meditating a lot, guys. I've been going deep. Give me some hearts if you've been going deep. Give me some hearts if you've been going deep into meditation and deep into the stillness of yourself. Investing in self-love. A lot of people watch my videos. I'm self-love. I invest in my self-love. I'm always out here trying to love myself better, stronger, smarter. So, I meditate and I don't always know. And then, these times of these planets are shifting and I've been having like some dreams and, your dream, all this stuff means something, you know what I mean? So, I wake up and I go out and I meditate. Sit out here, the birds are out here, it's super great, right? And out here meditating, and Kali Ma is the mother of the universe, right? Comes to me in my meditation. She's like this blue lady, and she has this dot in her head, and she's fierce, and she's holding this head, and it was crazy, right? But she is what is, I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. I believe in angels. I believe in fairies. I believe in divine masculine, and I believe in the divine feminine. So, Kali Ma is like the mother of the universe. And she is a powerful love source. Powerful. And, I got sent here to teach you guys about self-love. Like, I don't know why 3 years ago I got this like jolt in my ass to start sharing everything that I do with people. And so, I have a divine feminine deck that somebody had gotten me over the years, right? And so I hadn't seen it in a while, and I pulled it out because I knew that she was in there, right? So I pulled the card just to figure out what she's about, and it was crazy. I feel into the energies. I want to be a love source for the energies. I want to be an instrument of peace in the energies. I want to give updates in the energies. I want to help you guys out in the energies, because not only are you healing self, but the planet is healing on a deeper level than you could ever imagine. Like, the whole entire planet is healing. So from the ground all the way up to us, all the way out to there, everything is kind of healing. It's like there's really a big, so, she's a wake-up call to get aligned as soon as possible with what you came here to do. Get aligned as soon as possible with what you came here to do. We are souls that picked to come here. We were picked to come here, and then we forgot everything we picked. Every one of us, right? Every single person is divine. Divine. Like, you can attract and have anything that your heart desires. You just have to learn how to clear out the fear, the illusions, the traumas. You have to learn how to face it. You have to learn how to feel it. You have to learn that after you face it and feel it, it's going to be okay. So, she is the most fierce form of dark divine feminine. So, a lot of people have been talking to me about people that they know that they consider dark and this and that and the other. Guys, we all have a light and a dark. There's nobody that's less than divine. The give and take is always an even give and take in the energetic field with that. Like, we are both masculine and feminine, and trying to merge that into a relationship in our hearts and in ourselves. So if you are following me and you're messaging me about relationships, it is about the relationship that you click in yourself and you click in your own heart. And yes, You're going to have people that come in and knock your socks off. You're going to have relationship problems. You're going to have friends are going to change. Jobs are going to change. House situations are going to change. You know, Kali brings all things to life or end. Her Sanskrit name means it's fullness of time. So what is fullness of time to you? That's what I'm trying, you know, when you're in alignment, there is no time. It's just like everything happens just the way it's supposed to happen. You don't have to put as much energy into those things, and you can take more time to receive, but it's all a lesson. It's all in levels. It's all on your levels, your own levels, how much work you're putting in versus the results that you're seeing in your life. So Kali slays demons with ease. And so in this card, the head that she was holding was a demon head. But the demon head did not mean that it was a person like that. The demon head meant that it was the fears and the illusions and the traumas that we carry in our lives, right? And so way beyond you, Kali Ma's out there trying to put energetically this type of energy on the earth, you know, where you don't have to work so hard, where you can give from your heart and be abundant, and the world will work in abundant ways. You know, these false beliefs, they can take over our lives and they can steer our lives out. You know, if you are just thinking, you know, I'll never be better, this shit always sucks, I always have bad luck, I'm broke. You know, if you're saying all that stuff into your life, you're speaking that into your life. This is everything. What comes out of your mouth is every single thing. It means everything. What you talk about means every single thing. It don't take nothing to spread I love you. But if you have fears all over you, you're going to be stuck. You know, she appears to be wrathful, right? So, you know, she appears to be mean, but she's considered to be one of the most loving energies, right? And so, you know, that's kind of like what I've been going through lately, is like sometimes in the name of love, when you're out here sticking up for yourself and you're out here putting yourself first and loving yourself first, you know, it could seem like you are being mean and being wrathful. You know, whenever I stick up for myself, you know, I just come out here and I just do it, and people think I'm mean. Hi, Cuddy. But it's all in the name of love, and it's all for love. So, you know, to me, Kali Ma's energy is like the mother desperate to grab her child out of harm's way, willing to just yank them out of it, right? And so, you know, that's what she feels like about us. And so, you know, right now is a really good time to just say thank you to the earth, wherever you're sitting on the earth, right? Because I know I have people that watch me from all over. So, you know, wherever you are, just go outside for a minute. If you watch my video, just go outside for a minute and like, just give thanks to the earth, because it really is amazing that it puts up with all the doo-doo that it goes through. Divine timing. So she was depicted by standing naked on the body of Shiva. And so, yes, go outside, Cuddy. So, you know, what is the story of Shiva? It was Shiva and I can't remember the other name, right? And what they were was a energetic image of the masculine and the feminine, right? And so, you know, when you're out here and you are falling in love with yourself, you're going to become more vulnerable, more open-hearted, more trusting, and not really care, because it's like your love keeps you on high, right? So, this was her divine husband, and together they represent the power to lay. Let me see. Oh, so to me, that image and that depiction is like, how do you love, honor, and respect the masculine and feminine in you? And how do you have the relationship inside of you right now? Because I'm telling you right now, if the relationship inside of you is off and you're out of alignment, everything is going to be off in subtle ways everywhere. And all you got to do is get back into alignment with Creator, with the Source, to attract all the things that your heart really desires. And it's up to us to do that. It's up to us to love ourselves. It's up to us to take the time. It's up to us to break the habit. It's up to us to notice the habit, to face the habit. It's up to us to take the time to rest, change the job, have the guts to stick up for yourself. So in the card it said that Kali is called when the masculine is out of balance in us in the world, right? And so you've been feeling that because the vibration is lifting on the planet, and so it's going from a masculine vibration to a feminine vibration. A more, your masculine side of you is your lower side and your right hand side, and that's your logical and dominant side, and then your left side is your feminine, and it's completely different, and so being in a relationship with anything in this life and attracting the relationship of your dreams with work and friendships and business ships and just every single thing that you do, she's the mother of the universe, cut through illusion and grant us the reality to have the things that we want to manifest in our lives. And so what do you want to manifest in your life? Do you want all the shit? What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you eating? What are you working on with your body? What are you working on with your mind? What are you working on with your, I don't know, creativity? They say she comes in like a subtle sledgehammer, and so the messages that I've been getting lately are just like, people are just kind of like walking along doing good, and then all of a sudden they feel like they get boomed down. And so, what happens whenever she shows up into the world is that she strips us of what no longer serves us. And so that's what people have been going through, facing the things that they need to strip from their lives that no longer serve them as the divine being that they are. In becoming your divine being, you're going to keep breaking through these shells, and you're just going to keep breaking through these shells, and it's like you're just breaking out of all of these shells, but really, what those are is like your fears. I've been spending the last 10 years facing my karma and my fears and my demons and my illusions. It's deep, deep work. You need people that you can talk to and you can trust. You need a support system. You need a community. I mean, that's what we came here for. We didn't come here to be untrusting and blocked off and closed off. That's not what you're here for. You're here to love yourself. You're here to love your life. You're here to create every single thing that your little heart desires. And so, by getting in alignment, you can clear out the illusions and you can clear out the fear without really knowing how you did it. But then it's a routine that you have to build up. So, when you get out of these alignments and when you get out of these fears, these karma and these demons, these are work situations. These are, your girlfriend, your guy friend situations. These are things that you run into all the time, patterns that keep just like bumping into you. And so, whenever you learn to just get into love and get out of fear, you learn that the thing, like, everything just, like, dissolves, and, like, you get opportunities you never thought you had, and you will have conversations that are just, like, super fill you up to the room. You know, she says you can feel like a victim, like it's happening to you rather than for you. Don't waste another second being someone you're not. She doesn't want us with a partner, a friend, or work who doesn't treat us with respect and love. We need to do the light work we come to do. So, like, each and every one of you, if you watch my videos, you have some sort of light work to put out to the world, right? Because I teach about this. So, if you're drawn to me in any way, that's your confirmation for sure. You know, we need to sever the ties of our ego that we made out of fear. And so, you know, I talk about that a lot, that, you know, your spirit's like flying free, like, yes, I'm about to do it. And then all of a sudden your ego comes in and it's like, oh my God, you got to stay safe. You don't know who lives around here. You don't know, last time on the news, this girl, whatever. And so, you know, you have to sever those ties. You know, and all of these things happen in layers, and that's why, like, you can't make a list of it and think you have to follow this list. It just all happens however it needs to, you know, and it gets real. It gets really real out here. When you're stripping your ego, you can literally feel raw in your skin. Your body can hurt. You can be sleeping, not really eating, tired. Those things happen. So, you know, we're not here to please others and make them proud. We're here for us. So if you're looking outside, look in. If you're looking for approval from anywhere, look in. Look in for approval. Find that approval that's inside of you. That approval that's inside of you is dope. Dope. You know, when Kali comes, she comes out of pure love for the truth of who we really are. And so, you know, it just energetically pushed me to come out strong and say that sometimes in the name of love, you have to be a little bit tough. You have to be a little bit sticking up for yourself, sticking up for the name of love. You know, every chance we get is an opportunity to come again, to start over. You know, and then, like, from whatever doo-doo you fell in, you come back up and you carry, like, so much wisdom in that, right? So, you know, you go through this doo-doo and you go through all this stuff and you feel all this stuff, but then you come out wiser, stronger. Now, you know, you have to get vulnerable because you're raw. You have to be vulnerable. So the people that are around you, the people that are catching you in vulnerable moments, it's okay to be vulnerable. Because these things are going to happen and you are going to feel raw. You know, ask what is falling away from my life right now that no longer serves me. Are you trying to, you know, when people message me that they're tired and they've been off, are you trying energetically to hold on to something? Work, friendships, relationships, you know, your boo thing, your girlfriend at work, it don't matter. You know, where are you dishonest with yourself and others? So, you know, if you're going through a situation where you want someone to be honest with you and, you know, they're just not honest with you, you just want them to be honest with you, be honest with yourself. You know, take things at face value. You know, be willing to be transparent in the name of love. So if you're following me and you're on that 528, you know, you're going to be transparent. You're going to have clear communication. That's why I say to get in alignment, because it's like the more transparent you are and clear in your communication, the less you have to waste your energy on energetic battles. You just be transparent and clear in your communication. And so the things that come up where people are dishonest with you, they're dishonest with themselves. So if you see people dishonest with you, they're dishonest with themselves, and you're dishonest to yourself. So, Kelly Ma is someone that you ask for the truth, So I tell a lot of people in my coaching over the years that, ask for it. Ask for it. If there's something out here that you're wanting to know about, ask for it. Ask for a sign for it. You'll get it. If people are falling out of your life and you feel like you're energetically drained, ask, does it no longer serve me? Does this work, friendship, relationship, does this serve me or doesn't serve me? Set intentions of love on that person. You don't have to fall out with people in these big, giant, disturbing fights. You can just let somebody go in the name of love. Really. You really can. And so, you have to release all that don't serve you. What is going on in your life that don't serve you? It's time to be the truth of who I am. Say that. It's time to be the truth of who I am. You guys are all out here saying I'm broke. Say it's time to be the truth of what I am. What I really am. You're divine. You're amazing. You're a creator. You're real. The things you go through make you real. The things you go through make your heart want something else so much more. That's, that's the dark and light of it. That's the good and bad of it. The bad times are good and some of the good times are bad. You know that. So, honesty is so big, If you don't like what you hear, if you don't like what someone says, it's okay to acknowledge that. It's okay to say that in the name of love. It's okay to calm down like a sledgehammer, That's how I really am, because if you're unhappy in your life, you got to look at your denial in your life. We don't have to worry about if other people are happy. If our cup is full, we can send people love whenever they're unhappy. We all just went through a time. I had a lot of clients talking about, cleaning it up. They were cleaning their houses up. They were cleaning their kitchens up. They were cleaning up their bathrooms. They were cleaning up their closets underneath their beds, cleaning their window seals, cleaning their windows. There are little things you can do energetically to clean up your life. And so if things are off and you just do those certain things, that'll even help to shift your energy. That'll help to put you more in alignment. If you don't want to sign up for coaching, that's fine. But if you would just get worry about yourself, worry about loving on yourself, worry about getting yourself in alignment so you're starting to manifest all the things that you need, then you don't have to try so hard. Everyone's out here trying so hard. Clean up your energy. I just shared the other day that getting new tires is grounding. I was pushing off, we all do it. I was pushing off getting new tires. I hate dealing with my car, right? I just want it to just be good forever. If I had a no oil change, no gas, no clean car, I'd be good forever. But, I had to get new tires and then I cleaned it up. And it's like, you have to love the things that you have. You have to love the experiences that you have. You have to love the lessons that you have. You have to love the demons that you have. You have to love the karma that you have. Say thank you, lesson. Thank you, lesson. Thank you, universe, for giving me that lesson so I could receive it and know what it was. Ask and pay attention. I told you guys that your male is when you do root work. A lot of people that are off in their root, a lot of women right now are off in their root. So a lot of men are off in their upper chakras and a lot of women are off in their root. And that's what's causing the imbalanced feeling of relationships, right? And so, I talk a lot about the womb space and the sex space and sexual energy and sustain and create and connect your sex with God and, vibe out. It's your planet. It's your creation. Your life is your creation. And so, where that has been taking me lately is that your gut is directly related to the way you see, right? And so the fears that you hold in your gut kind of create like a foggy board on what you can see with your divine mind, with your divine connection. So, you have to retrain your brain. You have to find new routines for yourself. You have to stimulate your brain. You have to bring your own manifestations into alignment. You have to bring it from the thought into the 3D. So you're bringing it from the 5D to the 3D. Whenever you're in relationships with people and you're like, they're so good, I can't believe they do that, that's because they are good. It's just like in certain places they get triggered and they get angry, because of certain energetic patterns that they hold in their inner child, in their past life. We don't ever know what's going on. That's why the easiest thing to do is just love. We were gifted this amazing power to imagine anything we wanted. Anything we wanted in our lives. And, if you can dream it, you can create it in your life. And so, rewind that. If you can dream it, you can create it in your life. But it doesn't just mean like, oh, here's a path, go down that way, right over here, my dear. No, this is like you're bringing your shovel and you're clipping through and you're knocking it down and you're designing the pathway the way you want the pathway. And so your imagination is the key to your manifestation. So how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself fit? When I got pregnant, I got big, like super big. Not this pregnancy, but my pregnancy with True. And I thought myself back small, okay? I didn't really like become this giant workout freak. I mean, I'm active, I stay active, but I stretch. I don't do too much working out. It's your imagination, your dreams are telling you stuff. Do vision boards of the things that you see. Meditate on the things that you see. Go into your mind. Today I was talking to my girlfriend, where do you like to go? I like to go to the beach. I like to go to the beach. I like to sit my butt in the sand. I like to sit my feet in the edge of the water and take a big, giant smell of that. And she felt it. You're gifted this power to imagine yourself to be anywhere. And I was really lucky because I had a knee injury. I had a knee injury for 10 years. And I was really lucky because I learned to take my mind out of my body. And at that time, I didn't realize that I was learning meditation. So, when I tell you guys about the 528 and the power of creativity, this is the place that messages get delivered that feed your soul. And so, if you're needing to clear out in your sex, a lot of people, all they need to do is just give it a rest for a minute. I'm 35. I got to keep it real out here. That's why I say keep your sex sacred. It's not some big fancy thing to be like, ooh. It's just like a lot of the energy that you're carrying around isn't your energy. And so, when I'm teaching you to feel feelings and roll around in it, sometimes when it's somebody else's energy, you get a message from your spirit guides or whoever that is just, you can change it. You can change how that went, because your belief is magic or fear. Do you believe in magic or do you believe in fear? Do you believe in the illusion or do you believe in flying in the name of love? Because you don't have to have like all this faith in it. Faith, they talk about faith. Faith is a walk. Faith is like walking the walk, being scared. When are you going to pay the bill? When's this going to come through? How am I going to do that? How's this going to go on? A lot of people message me like they think I don't go through it. I go through it like a regular people. I'm out here, single momming. I go through it. But the difference between you and I is I've been doing this for 10 years. So for 10 years, I've been learning to go in, to meditate, to change my routine, to become aware of myself. when I first started, it took me a while to start to piece it all together and puzzle it all together. So I take it easy with you guys. I want you to fill up that power of creativity. That's why if anything's going wrong, I normally send you the 528. The 528 is the center. The 528 is the anchor. The 528 is your powerhouse. This is your powerhouse. This is where you store everything. This is that place where it's like you go for it or you don't. You have this vision and you go for it or you don't. You have this vision and you go for it or you don't. You have this vision and you go for it or if you don't. You get the option. It's not up to me to worry about that. You do get blessings every day, though. You do get good things that you run into. I think that my phone might die, so I have to turn on my computer. So feel the feelings. Go beyond the illusions. People have put so many illusions on you of who you should be, from your teachers to your family, to your spouse, to your sisters, to your brother, to your old people that you know from school, to the people that you knew from college, to the people that you see in the community. All these people are holding these expectations, and relationships are about relating. So, you can't just look at one relationship. Like, every relationship is the mirror of the other relationship. Just some are intimate, some are, not really so intimate. But, we can be intimate, guys, and not have sex. We can be intimate people and not just have some big fuck fest. We can be intimate with each other. We can talk to each other. We can console each other. We can love each other. Cancer, the season, is a sign of like imagination and visioning and birthing, spiritual potential and reality. Like what you're, I know it's hard when you go out and you feel connected to God and you have these gifts and you run out real big and you're like, yes, I want to give this to the world, and you don't really get anywhere, right? That's because it's a journey. It's not just something that, I guess, yeah, you have a couple of people that just vibrate into it, right? And, sometimes I do that too with my manifestations. But imagine, what you feel in your feelings being real right now. All the things you feel in work, in a relationship, in, your day-to-day routine, and your vacations with your family. Imagine what that would feel right now to have those things. When you imagine how it would feel and you're in alignment with God, you just get it. That's like the give and receive. You have to receive it. And so, the universe is supplying all that you need, yet as a human, you feel like you have to do more. You have to work harder. You have to love longer. You have to be paying attention. You have to be calling people back. You have to make it to every birthday. You have to, pay your bill on time. You have to talk to this person. You have to ignore that person. People are running off this subconscious autopilot of fear and illusion, so they keep running into karma and demons, and it's not anything but a dip in your vibration, a lesson that you need to learn, something in yourself that you need to face. You need to figure out how to get your body back into alignment. You have your spine and you have your energetic body right along your spine, and it goes out past your skin, and it has everything to do with everything in your body. And so, one of the big messages that I got, like an abundance of, was I feel heavy, with this energy that's coming in. And it's like, you have to clear out your energy. You have to protect your energy. You have to protect what you see, what you put in your ears, the people that you're giving and receiving with, the things that you're relating with in your life. And, I've seen so much karma out here, in myself and in my clients and stuff. And it's like, karma could be two dudes making a business deal, and that person, out of fear and illusion, is going to manipulate the other person to do things that are like offside of the contract. And so that's what people are having. Karma doesn't have to be like this wicked stepsister. People are like, oh, and this karmic. Listen, everyone is divine. Everyone is divine. Just certain people are just lessons to certain people. Certain jobs are lessons to certain people. Certain situations are lessons to certain people. And so, guys, as you expand and as you align and expand, your friends are going to grow. Your work is going to grow. Your gifts are going to grow. Your courage is going to grow. Your strength is going to grow. As you continue to work this love yourself muscle, your love is going to grow. The magic that comes in and out of your life is going to grow. The conversations that you have in your life are going to grow. All of these things happen. And so you don't, when you're going through womb issues, you don't always want to focus on the womb. So, start to learn about the relationships in your chakras. Start to learn about the relationship in your body, the divine masculine, divine feminine, and how to get that in alignment to receive your blessings from being lined up. It's like, if you're out here worried about work or worried about a friendship or worried about a relationship, that just tells me you gotta worry about you more. You gotta worry about you more. No matter what anybody says to me, it's like, you just gotta worry about you more. You just gotta invest in you more. You just gotta make time for you more. You just gotta be there for you more. You just have to care about you more. You just have to set more boundaries for you more. That's what self-love is. Self-love is working on yourself, looking at yourself, becoming aware of yourself, becoming aware of your habits, becoming aware of your downfalls, and becoming aware of your good things about you. We're the creator of our experience, so you can't just sit around and think broke all day and think you're going to have money. You can't just sit around here and think, all right, I'm going to be with these people and they're all kind of drama and I'm going to get somewhere. You've got to cut that shit off. You can't be in those situations. Karmic events are, whenever you do get that business partner that wants to scam you, rip you off, that doesn't want to, wants to control and manipulate you to get things done. That's in you, though. You can have karmic relationships that are relationships, your man and your woman. And you guys are learning these lessons with one another to get better, for a lesson. It's not anyone's dark and anyone's light and anyone's anything. It's all love. And it's all an angry, masculine, and feminine. Angry. Pissed off. Masculine and feminine in you. That you need to send to relationship boot camp. It's a special relationship boot camp, though, because it's in yourself. And so, learn about your energetic body, learn about the frequencies, learn about the things that people are talking about, resonate with who you resonate with, like what you like, share what you share, take what you take, eat what you eat, go where you go. Just, set goals for yourself. Reach up for yourself. Look up for yourself. Always think up for yourself. You can't wait for someone else to do this. Kelly put that oomph in you to do it for yourself. So right now, you should be feeling that. That's what she did. That's what she does. She wants, in the name of love, love ain't all rainbows and butterflies, guys. That's why I share the realness that I share with you. The rawness that I share with you. Whenever I feel like I'm rubbed raw, naked out here, in front of everyone, I share that to you to let you know that going through this whole love thing and being love and embodying love doesn't mean you're not going to experience hard times and triggers. Those are lessons. It's a lesson. Everybody has lessons. Everybody has karma. Everybody has demons. Everybody has a light side. Everybody has a dark side. Everybody can heal themselves. Everybody is divine. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Pleiadians, blue rays, fairies, archangels, divine feminine. I love you, Mother Earth. I love you guys. I love to see you shine your special ways. You know, I don't want you guys to get out here. You don't have to be talking about chakras or anything like that. But you can incorporate this. You know, when you get in alignment, the things you love, you get in alignment with those things too. And so that's why I studied what I studied. And that's why I put it down into a coaching package. And that's why in my coaching package, people are really getting results. And our conversations are fucking fire. Because it's just a bunch of people in a community that's just trying to get in alignment with their selves. And it's work. It's a journey. It's not just like you sign up for a class and you're just fucking in alignment with yourself. No. You know, and guys, like, leave people alone. When people are healing, when I'm healing, I don't want anyone to bother me. You know, I just need to think. I need to connect. I need to connect with the earth. I need to connect with the heavens. I need to connect all around me. I need to connect, you know, in my bathroom, in my kitchen, in my car. I need to build my connection and strengthen my connection and purify my energy and purify all those things in my life. Eat different. I love you guys. There's so many ways to do this. You know, God is love. God is love, unconditional love. It protects you, it heals you, it guides you, it warns you. It's all in the center of your body, you know what I mean, in your energetic field. That is what makes a difference. If you can learn about your energetic field, you will make a severe difference in your life. For real. So, you know, look that up. Look up your energetic body. Look up your chakras. Find out how to meditate, clear them, release them. Look at them. See what makes them block. See what makes them two-fold. Look and see. And you'll have these physical things in your body. And you'll have, and you'll start clicking things together. And, you know, it comes off in layers just like it went on in layers. And the healing process ain't easy. And when you're releasing chemical stress or emotional stress. And everybody has it. Quit judging people. You know, I was really brought here to teach unconditional love. Because those have been even my lessons, like heavy for the last 3 years. Unconditional love, and I mean with everybody, in my friendships, and my workships, and my family ships. You know, unconditional love, setting boundaries in my life in all of those areas. Facing fears that I didn't want to feel that hurt so bad. And so I know that, you know, worrying about everything gets really heavy, but I also know that getting in alignment makes you feel really light, timeless, lucky, light, you know, free, feel like you have angels all around you and feathers and signals and all of these things. And so either you're going to pick the bad luck omens or you're going to change them to good luck omens. I changed a black hat to good luck. You know, Friday the 13th to one of the most royal days of the universe. You can do whatever you want with your imagination. You know, when people talk to me about Trump and everything else, I imagine heaven on earth. Love for everyone. Abundance for everyone. Sickness is cured up. Hospitals believing in holistic, trusting in the hospitals. I just keep seeing that stuff. You know, I just keep seeing the spirit in everybody. You know, I do. I get hurt sometimes when I'm out here just seeing the spirit in people. You know, 5D is like you see people's souls. Like, so you see through the things that they do. You know that the things that they do come from places that they're hurting at. You are trained this way. You know this. in your connection with yourself and the spirit in yourself and outside yourself and around yourself and all of that stuff about yourself, you start to notice things, and you get a lesson in things, how to get rid of things, how to block things off, how to change routines, how to eat better, who to keep and who to leave. You get these messages when you ask for them. And it's just, when you repeat it over and over and over, that's karma. And sometimes when you repeat it over and over and over, that's a demon in your subconscious mind. That is a subconscious memory that is robbing you of love. There's all kind of work out here, guys. I got regression therapy. That was super fucking dope. I went kind of in with my demons and in with the darkness of the world, and found out that in the darkness of the world, it was just so much hurt. We have so much hurt that we just carried on and on and on and on and on and on. And right now is a time free that hurt. And so that feels really weird. And so, Kali comes down, and Jesus comes down, and Buddha and Rumi and Metatron and Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, and they come in, different sounds and birds and people and songs. Embrace those things. Use those tools that you're given. You have free will. Kali's dope because that's exactly what I've been trying to tell you guys is, use your imagination. Use your creativity, your power here in your imagination, and go forward and watch what you'll create in your life. I love you guys because we're all connected. It's hard out here, I know it. You guys go through some serious, serious things, I know it. If you get in alignment, things will change for you, I guarantee it. I love you because we're all connected. If you, want to look for somebody else to get alignment with, look for somebody else to get in alignment with. But this is what's happening right now. It's definitely, it's big to Kali that she wants us to know that that's what we need to do, is to get into alignment. To have all of our blessings, we just need to get into alignment. Quit fighting, quit resisting, just get into alignment. Sometimes you have to fight and resist to get into alignment. Do that. Be strong. Ask Kali to help you. Ask her, Kali, can you help me? I'm beating down this wall right now, my ego. She'll help you. I'm telling you. It was amazing. I felt so connected to her. Literally in my meditation, it was like there was a tree right there, and she was right there, and she was blue. So at first I thought she was from Avatar, and it's that's how these meditations go. They go wherever you let spirit take them sometimes, and so the more you practice meditation, the more you have these kind of guided experiences with these people, and then you see where that links up to the energy of the world and your lessons, and it's a good throw and catch of lessons out here. I love you guys. I really do. And I know that it's hard to get. And I send all of you massive, massive amounts of love, because I know that there have been some big lessons that come up, some big energy waves that came and crashed you down. I know there are bodies out here hurting. I know there are hearts out here hurting. I know that there are spirits out here hurting. And I know only love is real. And so all I know how to do is send out love every chance I get. Today I had my Reiki Master attunement. Thank you, Crystal. I love your fucking guts. I'm on the clouds about it. I feel so great about it. I feel like I just got that extra tune into the universe. It's wild what comes over you. I'm an energy worker. I'm a feeler. I've been clearing out my nervous system for 13 years. It's deep what you feel when you get attuned to the universe and the universal knowing. You can tune yourself in by yourself if that's not for you. Just tune in. That's why these vibes help, because they help you at a cellular level to tune in. Therefore, at a egotistical level, it's not as strong, because the cells are already kind of given into it, because they already know what's up subconsciously. your cell's subconscious. I'm getting deep on you guys. So, guys, use your imagination. Envision the things you want. Speak the things you want. Do the things that are going to make you feel good about yourself. Love on yourself. Cherish yourself. Honor yourself. Do things for yourself. Make time for yourself. Make space for yourself. Make dates for yourself. Make yourself get out and about and run into divine people and write divine things and listen to divine things and watch divine things and learn about yourself. Learn to love yourself, because that is the only thing that's going to help you right now. If you learn to love yourself as a whole, that will help you right now. I know that the energy is strong. I know that you're staying up late and waking up late and people are crazy and you're running into things and things are changing and the ground feels like it's just like being sucked out from underneath you. I know. But it's like at the different time, I'm kind of excited because it's like my job is all crazy. My life, my physical life, my home life just changed like crazy. Plus I'm going through karmatic lessons and my own demons, fears, and illusions and traumas, right? And so I know that it's going rough, but I also know that by getting in alignment and being in alignment and knowing and starting to become aware of when you get out of alignment, that you need to just get back in alignment. I'm starting to see, I went from having like 3,000 people watching my videos, right, and messaging me all kind of crazy shit and writing all kind of crazy shit, and I got my little group, and I absolutely love it. And it's not even like a 12th of what it was, it's just like 1 compared to 100. But it's just so nice that I am starting to build a community of people that are falling in love with themselves, are doing things for themselves, are breaking through these barriers, are facing their fears, are feeling their fears, are, trying to work on themselves, trying to invest in themselves, trying to retrain their brains and their minds, trying to be vulnerable, trying to be strong, trying to be even, trying to be aligned, trying to be the best husband, wife, mother. Guys, I love you all because I understand that where you fall off is just where you're hurting. Where you fall off is just where you hold fear and trauma. And sometimes you could know it and sometimes you don't know it. And I love you because sometimes you feel like nobody can see you. And so, getting in alignment puts the body at ease. So if there's any disease in your body, if there's any disease in your body, get your energetic body in alignment. I'm telling you guys, I have to say it and I have to be real. Get your energetic body in alignment if you have any disease in your body from your head to your feet. All right, guys, I'm getting off here. I feel good now. I got my message out. Kali Ma got to talk to you guys a little bit. She's dope. She's fire. She's fierce. She's chill. She does everything she does out of love. Sometimes you have to end things in the name of love. Sometimes you have to be the one to fire things up in the name of love. Unconditional love is about, not holding any judgment on how the relationship goes or ends. Not holding any kind of expectation on what this person does for you or brings to you or thinks about you. We can't think about that. We can't care about what other people say or do or comment or spread. I love you guys. I love you guys. When you're going in and when you're taking the time to work on yourself, that's hard enough. You don't need all the rest of the bullshit. You'll be tired enough just working on yourself. You don't need anyone's bullshit. I love you guys because we're all connected. And because we're all connected, I know you guys are feeling some bullshit. Clear out. Today, I went and sat in the yard and just stretched out all over. My legs, my arms, my spine, my shoulders. Just laying in the grass. Sitting in the grass. Turning around in the grass. Guys, ground. Get out with some nature. Get out with some trees. Get out to the creek. Get out to the river. Get out to the ocean. Get outside. Connect to what's really here for you. There's unconditional love. Ask. Ask for signs. Ask for whatever it is that you feel like you need. And if you get it, you needed it. And you got into alignment. If you didn't, you might have not needed it, or you might have just not been in alignment. Alright guys, well, if you have any questions about my coaching, definitely message me whenever you want. You know, these messages are coming up big that, you know, it's like you think it, you create it. And so we have patterns in our subconscious minds that we just are having a hard time letting go of. And so if you're having a fight with anyone or a disagreement or you're feeling heavy energy, you know that that is what that is. That's that fight. That's that battle against you and you. That's that inside of you place that you've been tucking down for a long time. Really afraid to face. It brought you chaos, some sort of something that you didn't like, that energy. It's okay. My battery's dying. It's okay. You're okay. There are no mistakes. Only love is real. You know, I used to be a perfectionist, guys. I used to have to go to sleep early and stay up late and this many meals and this calendar and over here and over here and over here. And you know, this unconditional love is like setting me free from that time. It's from scheduling. You know, sometimes I wake up at 6, 5. Sometimes I wake up at 8. Sometimes if I don't have my baby, I might sleep into 11. Sometimes I might take a nap. Sometimes I might take a bath in the afternoon. Sometimes I might work at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. I love you guys. It's like I do my messages by the pools that I get for the universe. I try to break down what seem like really tricky things, karma and demons and relationships. You know, those all sounds so tricky, but really all it is just inside of you, fears, illusions, traumas inside of you that you need to clear out, you need to love on, you need to acknowledge, you need to feel, you need to investigate, you need to speak on. And, you know, okay, so say, you are the one that says I'm broke. I love you anyways. I love you anyways. You know, if you're addicted to drugs, guys, so many people are addicted to everybody's addicted. Everybody's addicted to something. I have clients that are addicted to working out. They work out till their muscles fucking shred off like grated cheese. And yet they're still, they're talking about the person on the street corner that's using drugs. You know, everybody has an addiction. Everybody has a fear. You know, a lot of people's fear in the addiction of working out is the fear of being out of shape. Fear of, no one liking them if their body isn't perfect. You know, that's how... a lot of people make a lot of moves out of fear, and so when people are making moves out of fear, it seems like it's manipulation. It seems like it's on purpose. It seems like it's to hurt you on purpose, and it's not to hurt you on purpose. When these things come up, I want you to think of them as lessons. When something comes up that triggers you and makes you sad and makes you feel crazy, I want you to think of it as a lesson, a universal lesson. Analyze it, rip it apart, ask questions, try things, go forward, ask for help, ask for strength, ask for courage, ask for protection, ask for knowing, ask for signs. I love you guys. One love.